So, thank you. I'm going to insert a question from the Twitter feed, which is, will MOOC certification soon become a meaningful educational currency? Anant, will it?
I think again, there's a lot of anecdotal data here. We're hearing anecdotal stories from a number of people that have parlayed a MOOC certificate for some form of concrete betterment of their lives. We have engineers who've told us that they've gotten a new job because of the software as a service course they took from Berkeley. I was talking to a chief learning officer of a company, and they said they're looking for professionals who know Ruby on Rails and software as a service. And they're looking at people specifically who've taken the Berkeley Software as a Service course on edX. Just one example. The number of certificates that are appearing on LinkedIn profiles. I get resumes at edX where people indicate they've taken these, they've gotten a certificate. Students getting admitted into universities. Now, these are all anecdotal pieces of data. I think for this to become much more of a movement, I think will take some more time as the wave of people that are getting these positions then go and do well enough to then offer some credibility to the source of where they got that information, where they got that knowledge.
Yes, and it's also a point that the whole qualifications area is changing also quite fast, so that one could start looking at Mozilla badges for some of these courses. But I think there's still a fundamental question of intellectual honesty. I like the idea of the two funnels, but there's nevertheless a disconnect in that one funnel leads you to a degree and the other leads you to a certificate. And I was going to ask whether the Mongolian lad, when he gets to MIT, will get credit for that course that he took as a MOOC, or will you make him take it over again?
I can give you the official MIT answer is no.
He won't get credit.
He will not get credit.
Yeah, well, at least you're consistent, even if it's stupid, but still.
Yeah, we may be stupid, but very consistent. And the reason is that, frankly, as I said earlier, we believe some special things happen on campus that, as of now, we think the MOOCs are fantastic. What edX has achieved is incredible. But we feel that to actually build a circuit in front of a professor's eyes and display a mastery, we still value that. So the student did well, he got admitted, but he won't get credit, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Despite evidence that people who do circuits under simulation on the computer usually actually outperform those who do it in the lab, but still, fair enough. I mean, Rome wasn't built in a day.
I may add a little piece of data there. So without mentioning absolutely any names to protect the innocent, we are talking to some leading universities where students are coming into the campuses, having taken courses and having done well in those very university courses, where the professors from the very courses who taught those courses feel that the students learned as much or more than the campus equivalents. And as a minimum, what that is doing is fostering a debate in those very departments among those very professors as to what to do about students who come in with those credentials. And I think one direction that some universities and some departments and professors are thinking of moving into is what they do is to look at the delta between what they've learned from the MOOC versus what has happened on campus. And if the learner can demonstrate that delta, so for example, if there's a campus lab, or if there's a campus project, or if there's a campus final exam, they can have the learner come in and take that exam or do the Delta lab and then get them credit. So again, these discussions are ongoing. So we haven't heard the last word on it.
Okay, let's go to here.